Welcome friends to the 2024 Mercedes GLB 250. This is going to be one of your more entry-level Mercedes products, especially in the SUV range. And I've tested this product in the past, and it wasn't bad, for sure. I appreciated it, but you really appreciate things at the right price. So, unlike most journalists, I make sure to provide my audience with ways in how you can save money with new vehicles, and towards the end of this video, I will share with you how you can save up to 12% off MSRP with this GLB 250. And that's really when products like this make sense, when you can get them at a deep discount. But I also checked out the EQB EV, so I'll be sure to make comparisons with that vehicle as well. But for 2024, we do have some subtle tweaks and updates, especially with the exterior, with the headlights, taillights, the interior space. We get the 10.3-inch infotainment screen combined with the gauge cluster, and this infotainment screen has been updated to the new MBUX system. However, this still retains the physical buttons and switches, and I really appreciate that. Also for 2024, we got the 48-volt mild hybrid system here to aid this turbo 4-cylinder engine. So we now have 221 horsepower and 258 pounds-feet of torque, and this power is sent through a 8-speed dual clutch transmission. So let's go ahead and let's check out the smoothness of that transmission out on the road now. Okay, so I recently tested the EQB, which is the full EV version of what I'm driving here, and I was really impressed with that little SUV. It was quiet, comfortable, rode well over smaller bumps, larger bumps, didn't really matter. So that was great to see. And obviously, because it's an EV, it had effortless thrust around town, immediate thrust as well. Here with this turbo 4-cylinder, this is also really quick to respond. The 8-speed dual clutch transmission is also reacting well, quick to respond. Little 4-cylinder engine actually sounds pretty good. That's what I always appreciate with the Mercedes drivetrains. These engines genuinely do sound good. I did notice that the EQB was a little bit quieter than this. There's no real wind noise with this GLB. However, you do get a little bit more road noise. It's not bad. I just thought I would bring it up, and I just noticed that the EQB was a little bit quieter still, most likely because of the battery pack that sits beneath the vehicle. However, handling is fine. This is a fluid driving experience, no issues there. Brakes feel pretty good. I did notice on the electric version, the brakes were a bit spongy. Obviously, there's different modes. There's also the regenerative braking with that product. Here, we don't have any of that. This is still a good, nimble driving experience, but I would like this vehicle to be a little bit quieter in terms of its road noise. That's the only real con I've noticed driving it. Otherwise, this is really enjoyable. It's comfortable, and the engine is surprisingly really quick around town. So with that established, I think we get the point. It's a nice little luxury product, if you will, in terms of ride comfort and quickness. Let's go ahead and let's transition over into this interior segment now. This is another big highlight for me because compared to the 2021 GLBs that I tested and most of the Mercedes products, I feel like they've really improved the solidity of these cabin spaces. The doors, the dash, all of it, it just feels really sturdy now. So yeah, definitely a welcome change. Now, I will point out one thing, they do continue to utilize this piano black plastic around the vents, the center console, on the steering wheel. I mean, will they ever stop that? I really don't know. This continues even in their latest generation products, so I'm assuming it's never going to end. But I am a fan of this design language with the air vents, the ambient lighting. It's definitely a sleek design, and we do have here the 10.3-inch infotainment screen with the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all that good stuff. And this has been updated to the latest MBUX. And I appreciate this system because we still get the physical buttons and switches. We do have one-touch automatic windows for all 4 windows. They gave us heated seats as standard, and they work really well. These seats are also reasonably comfortable. and that's mainly because we have some good lumbar support here as well. Center armrest, the glove box, all that is fine. Got some decent practicality there. Headroom and legroom is really good with this boxy design, and that's the main reason why I like these GLB EQB twins. I have so much legroom in the second row. That is very impressive. And yeah, you can get this weird optional third row seating with the GLB products. No idea why they offer that. There's no practicality with the optional third row. Enjoy this as a 2-row vehicle where adults can really stretch out. I am 5'11". I can easily sit behind myself. The other good news is in regard to the trunk space. So this really is the all-round package. I mean, you have plenty of space for occupants and for their things. Yeah, super impressed with this product and its packaging. For something that's this petite, they really know how to maximize, you know, like the square footage inside, if you want to call it that. Anyway, or maybe I should call it cubic feet, but yeah, this is really good. And I would definitely option in the Burmester audio system. That is worth having because the clarity and the richness of this sound system is rather good. And I always bring this up. No, it's not on the same level as the S-Class Burmesters, but this is great for its class and for the money. And speaking of money, let's go ahead and let's conclude. This is a well-done automobile. I think the biggest surprise that made me happy is the fact that the interior space is finally nice and solid. The doors feel good. The upper dash, I mean, everything about it. There's a sturdiness to it that was missing when I initially tested this product. That's great to see. EQB bends, same thing. That was also a solid place to spend time. Overall, I think I did enjoy the EQB a little bit more to drive. However, if you don't want an EV and you just want a nice, well-packaged vehicle for your family, GLB is a nice place to start. Test drive it, see how you like it, especially over the bumps. I think it does great. Like 99% of the time, you should not have an issue. The only thing was I did get a little bit more road noise, but not the end of the world. The engine is really quick. It almost feels like you have electric car levels of thrust with this turbo 4-cylinder. I'm really impressed with the way they have this engine tuned. It also sounds decent as well. These are like the main things that draw me towards this vehicle: the practicality and the drivetrain. Towards the beginning of this video, I talked about how you can save up to 12% off MSRP with these products. You can do so by reaching out to a broker by the name of AutoCompanion. He is located in Washington, D.C. He is able to ship nationwide. However, that's something you have to pay for. He also does charge a broker fee. However, if you sign up with my affiliate link in the description box below, he will take some money off of that broker fee. If you had like a $52,000 MSRP GLB and you got 12% off, you're getting over $5,000 off of MSRP. That is a substantial discount. Plus, AutoCompanion has a free leasing calculator, which I will have linked in the description box below. This is a powerful tool because it shows you the residual values, the interest rate of a lease, and the incentives that you can qualify for. So you can get even more money off of this product depending on which incentives you qualify for. Again, check out that calculator so you know exactly which discounts you can get, because incentives, they always stack on top of the dealer discount. I hope you appreciated the information and the insights that I shared in this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. But thank you so much for watching this video. Take care and goodbye.